Hi Aries, how are you? I wanted to do a February reading for you. This will not resonate for everyone. Okay, these are more specific reads. Definitely check the collective, sun, moon, rising, okay? And other readers, if this one doesn't resonate for you, never force a reading. I will discuss the astrology as well, but when it comes to the pull, usually these are more specific as to the cards, okay? I did a full moon reading the other day. It is uploaded. There will be a part 2 because Gemini and I think one other sign, maybe Pisces, would not load. So I'm trying to reload those now. You may get 2 if you are of those signs, if the other one that I filmed previous to that loads, because I filmed another one for you. Okay. We are popping here with the fan. We are popping here with the maiden, the pig, beware of greed, a wish granted. Okay, the 4-leaf clover and the butterfly. So I do feel like there are some changes at play here for you, Aries, and I'm going to pull some readers. Okay, sometimes I do these before for time purposes because I tend to give you guys a lot of time. Okay, you're popping here with fear on the crows. What are you scared of? There's something in your periphery here that you're either dealing with at work or at a home basis, okay, with some trickery and some greed here, that I see you having a little bit of fear, or you're observing someone, or there's maybe some trickery around you at work or something, okay, that is bothering you right now, that's popping up here, or at least the areas that we're dealing with it is, okay. We'll take a look into it. You have Jupiter going through your second house, okay? So this is, I'm sorry, through your first house. So this is a very prosperous, growth-oriented time for you, okay? Especially if you're partnered up or you're in a family business or anything like that, you can really take off, okay? If you are partnered up with somebody that you do anything in the healing arts, whatever it is, doctors, counselors, spiritualists, anything like that with a partner can really, really do well, okay, right now. Just because of, you know, we have Juno and Jupiter in your sign, all right? With Chiron there, you know, there could be some pain, some growing pains involved with that, but overall can be very, very prosperous, all right? There was a T-square for, there may be some financial instabilities that you go through and have been going through within changes of income sources or things we value, or, you know, changes to your skill set and putting a new skill set forth, whether that means change of practice areas and arenas for you, stuff like this. There may have been some changes since 2018 or so, and even more so within the past year since we started to get the Taurus, Scorpio nodal axis, okay? With the eclipses going through those in your second house, there may have been like changes and then correction to those changes to make some more changes, okay? Saturn will be entering Pisces in March, okay, around the same time or within the same month that Pluto enters Aquarius. This is a pretty big deal. These are reversed, so I'm going to turn them around. I'm showing here, I will call these out, some sort of rest and relaxation. It could have been a rest for your mind here that was necessary to take, okay, recently because of so many abrupt changes, all right? There was some really intense energy from the 31st on. Some of you may have had some occurrences that happened around the 31st, you know, and since that time that have been rather hard, yeah. The 9 of Swords is popping out when I said that, okay? There's some beautiful energy going through your 12th house, okay? Venus will join Neptune on the 15th in your 12th house, okay? This is highly spiritual and very beautiful aspect, you know, that's available for you to tap into, especially if you are facing any issues, okay, that require careful handling or change, all right? You know, before Saturn moves into your 12th house, and Saturn in the 12th house can bring about a lot of work that you may not get recognized for, or that you do in the dark, dealing with your own care and well-being and structures related thereto, or anything that you do in places where people, like if you're in healthcare or anything like that, especially if you work at a hospital, it might get a lot busier. Okay, places of confinement or rest, okay, may get a lot busier, especially if you are into anything like that, okay? If you were into any kind of defense work, also may get busier, may get really hard case or something of this sort, okay? That has a lot of meaning and can bring you a lot of reward, but takes a lot of structure and hard work to deal with here, okay? We are starting, and I'm going to, with the 4 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the 9 of Rods, and the 10 of Cups, okay? So there's something here in the recent past that kind of may have scared you dealing with family matters, okay? You may have had to take a rest from somebody that was coming at you, or may have been round and round with somebody that you keep trying to bring something of value to that just kept getting messed up for whatever reason, okay? I'm also showing, sorry, my cats are, get out of there. At the bottom here, I may have to pause this to move my, hold on one second. Hold on one second, Aries. Aries, I see you really working hard here, very loyal in the recent past, okay, towards something, but I feel like you had to take a break or a rest from something or someone, because I feel like something happened, and I do feel like it had to do with maintaining your own happy family life, or intrusion on your family life that was like you kept going in a circle and doing what you're supposed to do on certain tasks, and then you kept feeling beat up or something here. All right, and there is a little bit of fear dealing with this issue, okay? It's going to differ for all of you, but I need to mention it because it's popping on this first aisle. You're already aware of it if this is resonating for you, because this was in the recent past, okay? Give me the 4 of Swords. I'm getting the High Priestess on that. Again, I'm getting this... something kept happening fast, or some sort of action that possibly came your way here and told you, I just need to rest, because something was out of balance in the home, all right, with your happy family life or something like this. Somebody kept doing something that was not fair or balanced, okay? Could have had to do with a Pisces or a Libra, or dealings between the two here, all right? What is the Knight of Pentacles? There's that 10 of Cups. And I feel like you kept working to try and avoid utter disaster within your family here. Okay, to keep a happy home life, to keep a happy flow, all right, to avoid an ending and disaster, okay, and to try and make everybody happy. You just kept being loyal and doing the work no matter what was happening around you, but then it got too out of control. Yeah, somebody may have been like tricky here, trying to avoid an ending or trying to hide something from you that you were just like, no, yeah, it's like hurt too bad, causing some heartbreak here, okay? Possibly to do with some, an ending or delusions or deceptions here, okay, that you kept fighting. Literally, you may have been fighting a battle with somebody, okay? Especially if you are involved in the court system or something here, and then it was like, no, this is too much. I'm like putting an end to this, like just... you were like stuck in a loop of keep trying to fix it to keep a happy face on everybody, and somebody else wasn't doing their part here, okay? What's this, 10 of Cups? King of Wands is trying to come out. There you are. Ace of Wands. Son of Wands. And I saw the King of Wands. This is you. This is you trying to make a happy family life. Okay? Trying to like strive for a new beginning here. Something tangible. And kept toeing the line, but it just wasn't working. So you had to take a rest or put up a boundary here because you were like facing burnout from trying to continue to work in faith here on something that somebody else was not putting in effort or work into. Okay. What's the Two of Swords here? I see you at a place of indecision now about which way you want to go on something. I feel like you have the tools to go both ways, but you're feeling rather tired and you just want to finish something very quickly. Some of you may be like having a hard time accepting your inner knowing about something, about which way you should go, about your options here in the present energy. Okay, I see the Magician, the Chariot, and then the Hermit, and the Hermit came out in reverse. It's telling me that like you have all the wisdom that you need. You may have been in silence or non-moving on something for a very long time, and I feel like it's superficial. I don't feel like it'll last long, not with this Magician and the Chariot and the Upright. Okay, but you may not be talking to someone now about what you want to do because you're still in a place of like trying to judge by your intuition, or somebody else is saying one thing but doing another, and you need to judge by their actions, not by their words here is what I'm hearing, okay? What I'm seeing and feeling on this, okay? What is the, you know which way to go, okay? Maybe you've been stewing on it for a long time. We're here with something, okay? What is the, I feel like something you have to do here in regards to somebody, it's like a battle of a clash between values here on emotional fulfillment is creating anxiety in your options, but I feel like you already know what to do. It's just that you're feeling a little tired. Okay, what's the Six of Pentacles here? Yeah, I show some of you at a place of indecision about a third-party scenario or about being able to make up with somebody here, okay, because of this improper give and take and balance here that's been going on. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Here you are again. The Seven of Pentacles, I feel as if... again, you're getting off this merry-go-round of investing into things, okay? You're only investing in things that want to invest in you and have the emotional backing to do it. Their actions match their word, match their emotions here. Is very big for you right now. Yeah. And just make sure that you do like a triple accounting check on anybody that comes towards you. Their actions match their words, match their emotions as to what they're willing to invest here. Okay? In regards to anything new. Okay? I feel like that's where you're at. Okay? What's this Queen of Pentacles? Some of you... maybe thinking about moving, expanding your market, okay, on something, okay? I feel as if some of you may get some sort of opportunity here that you don't really want to wait on, that you don't have the strength to wait on, okay, to nurture something in you, okay? You have to close down certain things exterior-wise. This could have to do with a literal physical move or boundaries of some sort or another that are needed here. Okay. Some of you, I feel like, are seeking some sort of inner wisdom when it comes to a transformation that you find necessary right now. Again, to right the scales here. I feel like you're trying to let go and say it's not a big deal, but then you're like, this keeps happening and it kind of is a big deal. But to keep the peace, you keep putting up with something that maybe you shouldn't be putting up with. Yeah, that's not going to be for long. You're going to have to institute some change here to grab on to a new beginning. All right, this is something that's really inspiring for you, that you really, really want. But again, there's a need for boundaries here and for you to rely on proper advice. I feel like you don't want to get into a situation with, I feel like you don't want to be mean, but you have to on something of this sort. Okay, for a new beginning, and that requires walking away from some other things where there was emotional investments here. This could be at work if it's not in your home life, okay? I feel like, again, you're not putting up with anything. I feel like this is victorious for you. I do feel like some of you are changing some things about work and what you're willing to work on, and sometimes you have to pull out your emotional investment to invest it somewhere else, okay? As well as your physical time and investment. That's of value. You're of value. If someone doesn't see your value, you need to walk away, okay? Because otherwise you continue to invest in something that's not paying you back. And I feel like whatever this is, you felt it for a while, okay? All right. Let's get some final advice for my beautiful ram. There's something here that involves somebody that you care about, all right? So that's part of the reasons why it's difficult to see what somebody's doing, but this could be at work too. And if it is at work, I feel like you are watching after some trickery at work or something like this, and you need to come in to fix the situation or help, okay? Again, some of you may need to relax or go on vacation here because things have been so rough. Make sure you get a rest in the process of this. I feel like you really wanted something to work out that's not working out, that you have to do something about, okay? Again, I feel as if this has to do with somebody not giving back for a very long time, all right? And you can't have a new beginning until you cut your losses, emotional and financial, from someone and create boundaries. I feel like you rested on that for a while, hoping that things would change, but they haven't. And I feel like people keep walking all over your good faith efforts here. For you to get your firepower back, okay, I am showing that you need to rest, that you have protection for this, okay? And I feel like something that you've been going on at work or, again, with family has affected your family life, okay? And there's some balance coming in here, okay? Somebody, there's something to do here either with a mother or father figure. This could have to do with you know, you and your own spouse, or this could have to do with someone else, but there is somebody here with possibly some Libra placements, or just you being able to like move yourself forward. Has to do with you taking a rest and then walking away from the things that you need to. And I feel like what you need to walk away from is being illuminated to you. Okay? Because we ended with the Eight of Cups, and I have the Eight of Cups here on this. All right? And I'm getting repeats of this Seven of Cups and this Five of Pentacles here. Okay? You may have to leave somebody else out in the cold. All right? I feel like you, again, have been towing a line to the point where you feel like you're the one in charge of like always balancing and keeping all these balls in the air, always being in Knight of Pentacles mode, always doing the reliable thing, and somebody else here was not reliable. Okay? With you. Okay? It could be your father or your mother, or it could be your mate or your spouse. Okay? Something took too long, okay? And it's really worn you out, possibly purposefully, okay? Yeah, I see you getting a victory here if you rest. If you rest and ask for guidance on this issue, I see you getting guidance, okay? Whether that's the form of a person or whether that's, yeah, or whether that's you. I feel like if you rest a little bit, if you're tired and you're unsure what to do and you feel like you're stuck in that Two of Swords, the major arcana behind those Two of Swords cards were popping up as you know exactly what you have to fucking do. You're just too tired to do it. Or you just don't want to you don't want to go through the hard part to make the break on something, okay? But I feel like you're going to need to. And I feel like you will have the strength as long as you get the rest. Okay, because there's a definitive effort here to, whoever was involved in this knows how worn out you've been on something. Okay. And I feel like you just really wanted to work it out. And I show that there is guidance here for you about a delayed, retracted ending and why that's occurring, and how to, there may have been benefit to your delay. Okay, like you may have had to use delay as well, and there was something smart in doing that because it illuminated through observation like someone's trickery or something like this, or what somebody was really up to here. Yeah, I don't feel like you're going to be taking any offers to bind yourself down more here unless they're well worth it, okay? Unless they're well worth it, okay? And again, that is somebody that pays you back on an emotional, financial, every other thing level of what you're putting in. And you're putting in Knight of Pentacles. And Knight of Pentacles, in a constant ring, again and again, they don't give up. They're very loyal, steadfast in action on an everyday basis. They're reliable. Okay, somebody else wasn't, and you kept waiting for them to be reliable, and it just wasn't happening. Okay, so take a rest where you need to, so that you can make a move forward on what you need to. This could be work or home. I see it applying to all of you. If it is at work, it's with higher ups or people that are partners or something like this. Okay, if it is, you know, and it's in relationship to a project that you need to help on, you're being called to help on, you want to help on, you know what to do on. Maybe you couldn't, you were hoping that the deal or the project would go one way, but it can't, and you've seen why, and you're seeing something on how you can help, okay? Or this is within your own family and home life, okay? Give me this maiden real quick. You see someone, there's someone here in the periphery that's greedy, very greedy, okay? But you have the potential of good fortune and wishes being granted and a change for the better, okay? Here, yeah, that's the truth, okay? I do see somebody possibly younger or single that's a feminine energy. That could be you or somebody else here that needs to make a decision, okay? That's faced with some indecision, all right? about their own independence here, okay? This could be somebody you're attracted to if this is not you, or this could be somebody that you're working with, but there is some truth here about how much this person has been juggling, or some indecision, and they be having, you know, you may be helping this person, okay? But yeah, there's some sort of leap this person is trying to make towards their independence here, all right? This person looks great, but this person has some indecision that you need to help them with, so that they, you know, or cuts that they need to make, and this could be you. Again, I've already said it, this is your reading and this is how it was popping up, and I am showing the Fool here, okay? About these new beginnings. There are, you know, there are some old things or old connections here that are falling to the wayside for these new beginnings for this person. Again, this could be you. I'm showing the Fool here. Okay, there are some cuts that need to be made to travel light to make this jump or this leap. Okay, and again, there's something here to do with a family matter or somebody you've known for a long time, or some sort of nostalgic soul connection here that was weighing you down. Weighing you down. Okay, you already know it already happened here in the past. Okay, you already like broke the cycle. Now it's just like the next step, okay, in your thing here. All right, I wish you the best of luck, Aries. I love you guys. I will see you soon. I will pop on for the new moon reading as well. I will do all 12 bookmarked, time stamped. Okay, bye, Aries. Let me know how.